your Kathy.
Hi everyone! Let's talk about the United States of America. It is also commonly known as US, USA, the States, or America, even though America is the whole continent. United States is located in North America. It shares land borders with Canada on top and Mexico at the southern border. And do you know how many states does the US have? The US have 50 states. The 49 states, including Alaska, are located on the continent of North America, and Hawaii is located in the Pacific Ocean. The capital of the US is Washington, D.C., and it is where the president lives. The President House is called the White House. This is the national flag of the United States. It has 13 stripes and 50 white stars on a blue background. The most commonly used language is English, specifically American English, which is the national language spoken by the great majority of the US population. Many other languages are also spoken, especially Spanish. The money is the US dollar. Now let's see if you remember what are the USA national symbols. The national animal is the American bison. The national bird is the bald eagle. The national tree is the oak tree. And the national flower is the rose. A very important date for Americans is the 4th of July, the national holiday of the United States, where they celebrate their independence on July 4th.
Happy July 4th!
Hot dogs and hamburgers are pretty traditional food for the 4th of July. Now, let's see if you can recognize this man. Probably you have seen him in t-shirts, posters, hats. Do you know his name? His name is Uncle Sam. This image was used to encourage men to enlist in the military service for World War I. Uncle Sam was officially adopted as a national symbol of the United States. Now, are you ready to travel to the US and get to know the most visited tourist sites and landmarks? The most famous one is a tall lady holding a torch. Do you know her name? It is the Statue of Liberty, and it was a gift from France. It represents the freedom and liberty of the United States democracy. Also in New York, we can find the Empire State Building, one of the oldest buildings, which is over 100 stories high. Then, this famous red bridge is called the Golden Gate Bridge, and it is located in San Francisco, California. Another important landmark is the Grand Canyon, located in Arizona. What about this mountain? Do you recognize it? It is called Mount Rushmore, and it is a mountain in South Dakota famous for the huge faces carved on its side. The faces are those of 4 U.S. presidents: George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, Abraham Lincoln, and Theodore Roosevelt. Now let's talk about music and sports. Not only the U.S. is a huge country, but their musical impression has made a big impact on the world. Some of the best musical artists include Frank Sinatra, Elvis Presley, Jimi Hendrix, Madonna, Michael Jackson, Beyoncé, and many more. And what about sports? The United States is a sport-minded country with millions of fans who follow American football, baseball, basketball, tennis, golf, and ice hockey. Here are some of the greatest celebrated American athletes of all times: Michael Jordan, Babe Ruth, Tiger Woods, Tom Brady, Michael Phelps, and Serena Williams, among many others. Also, we can find Hollywood in the US, home to most movies and television studios. Have you seen these logos? The United States is behind some of the biggest companies of the world. For example, Coca-Cola, Apple, McDonald's, Google, Nike, Disney, Microsoft, and NASA. NASA is a U.S. government agency responsible for science and technology related to air and space. In fact, NASA sent the first man to the moon. On July 20, 1969, Neil Armstrong became the first human to step on the moon. I hope you have learned a lot about the United States. See you next time. Thanks for watching.